Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Or maybe you've noticed that it takes longer to recover after doing something as simple as a walk around the block or playing with the grandkids. If you're nodding along, you're not alone. As we age, our bodies change in ways we don't always expect, and it can feel like we're losing our vitality. But here's the thing, it's never too late to make a change. You have the power to increase your lifespan and feel better than ever, no matter your age. Today, I'm going to share 5 simple diet changes that can help you add years to your life and keep you feeling youthful. I know what you're probably thinking. I'm too old to change my diet now. But that's simply not true. Small changes can lead to big results. And the good news is that these changes aren't hard to make. They're all about choosing foods that help you feel more energized, stay healthier, and enjoy life more fully. In this video, we're going to dive into these 5 easy to implement diet changes that can increase your lifespan by 10 years or more. And it's not just about longevity, it's about quality of life. You deserve to live your golden years feeling your best, and I'm here to show you how. So, let's get started with the first change. Eating more plant-based foods. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've been eating meat all my life, and I'm fine. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with enjoying a good steak every now and then. But studies show that adding more plant-based foods to your diet can be a game changer when it comes to longevity. People who eat mostly plants, think fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, and whole grains, tend to live longer and have lower rates of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. You don't have to become a full-time vegetarian, but just incorporating more plant-based meals into your week can make a big difference. Start small, maybe try a couple of meatless meals a week. Have a vegetable stir-fry one night, or make a hearty bean soup. The goal isn't to cut out all animal products, but to start replacing some of your usual meals with more plants. These foods are packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, which can help reduce inflammation and keep your body functioning at its best. Plus, they'll keep your digestive system working smoothly, which is something we all need as we get older. The next change to consider is reducing your intake of processed foods. We live in a world where it's easy to reach for a quick snack or a pre-packaged meal, but these foods are often loaded with unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium that can harm your body over time. High consumption of processed foods has been linked to increased risks of heart disease, obesity, and even early death. Now, I'm not saying you need to throw out everything in your pantry, far from it, but it's important to be mindful of how often you reach for those quick, convenient options. Try to replace processed snacks with whole foods. For example, if you're craving something crunchy, go for a handful of almonds or some carrot sticks with hummus instead of chips. Instead of pre-made frozen dinners, why not try roasting a chicken or making a big salad with fresh veggies? It's all about making small shifts that can add up to big changes over time. When we talk about processed foods, let's also mention the importance of limiting added sugars. It's easy to get hooked on sweet treats, but did you know that high sugar intake can actually speed up the aging process? Too much sugar leads to the formation of advanced glycation and products ages, which can cause wrinkles, joint pain, and other signs of aging. If you've got a sweet tooth, it's okay to indulge once in a while, but try to avoid sugary snacks and drinks on a regular basis. Instead of a soda or sugary coffee, try switching to herbal tea or a homemade smoothie with fresh fruit. And that brings us to the final point in this first part of our discussion: eating more omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are crucial for brain health, heart health, and overall well-being. They help reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and improve cholesterol levels. Omega-3s are found in fatty fish like salmon and sardines, but they can also be found in plant-based sources like walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds. If you're not a fan of fish, no worries, just sprinkle some chia seeds into your morning yogurt or oatmeal, or snack on a handful of walnuts. You could even blend some flax seeds into a smoothie. Incorporating these healthy fats into your diet can help keep your heart strong and your mind sharp as you age. So far, we've talked about eating More plant-based foods, reducing processed foods, cutting back on added sugars, and adding more omega-3s to your diet. These changes may seem simple, but trust me, they can have a profound impact on how you feel and how long you live. Now that we've covered the importance of plant-based foods, cutting down on processed snacks, reducing sugars, and getting those heart-healthy omega-3s, let's dive into another crucial factor that can really make a difference: staying hydrated and choosing the right beverages. You might think hydration is simple, right? Water is water, and we drink it when we're thirsty. But here's the thing. Staying properly hydrated is about more than just quenching your thirst. It plays a huge role in keeping your body functioning optimally. As we get older, our sense of thirst can decrease, which means we might not always feel the urge to drink enough. This is where things get tricky. When we're not hydrated enough, our bodies start to slow down, and we can feel sluggish, tired, and even have trouble concentrating. Drinking water is key, of course, but let's take it a step further. While water should always be your go-to drink, there are other great options to help keep you hydrated and provide additional benefits. For example, herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint are not only hydrating but can also help with digestion and relaxation. Green tea is another fantastic option. It's packed with antioxidants and has been shown to improve brain function, boost metabolism, and lower the risk of chronic diseases. If you're craving something with a bit more flavor, why not try infusing your water with fruits like lemon, cucumber, or berries? It's a simple, refreshing way to make hydration a little more exciting. And let's not forget about good old bone broth. It's packed with nutrients that can help with joint health, boost your immune system, and keep your skin looking great. Plus, it's incredibly hydrating. On the flip side, you'll want to watch out for drinks that can dehydrate you. I know, we all love a nice cup of coffee or a glass of wine, but it's important to drink them in moderation. Caffeine and alcohol can both have a dehydrating effect, so try to balance those drinks with plenty of water or tea throughout the day. Moving on to the next big change: portion control and mindful eating. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, and our bodies don't need as many calories as they used to. This is where portion control becomes so important. Many of us grew up with the mindset of cleaning our plates, but as we get older, we don't need to eat as much to feel satisfied. One way to practice mindful eating is by paying attention to your hunger cues. Are you eating because you're truly hungry, or are you eating out of habit or boredom? Slow down when you eat, savor each bite, and stop when you're full. This not only helps prevent overeating, but also gives your body time to process the food and send the "I'm full" signal to your brain. Another simple trick to avoid overeating is using smaller plates. Research shows that when we use smaller plates, we tend to eat less because our brains think we're eating more. You'd be surprised at how effective this can be in helping you maintain a healthy weight and reduce the strain on your body. But portion control isn't just about reducing the quantity of food. It's also about making sure the food you're eating is nutrient-dense. Focus on eating nutrient-rich foods like leafy greens, colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These will not only nourish your body, but will help you feel fuller for longer without the need to snack between meals. Now, let's talk about adding probiotics to your diet. I know, probiotics might sound like something that's only for your gut, but they're actually essential for so much more. As we age, our digestive systems can slow down, which means our bodies might not be absorbing nutrients as efficiently as they used to. Probiotics help balance the good bacteria in your gut, making digestion smoother and your immune system stronger. So, how do you get more probiotics into your diet? Fermented foods are your best friend here. Foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, and miso are all packed with probiotics. If you don't love fermented foods, you can also take a probiotic supplement, but it's always best to get your nutrients from food whenever possible. By supporting your gut health, you're not only improving digestion, but you're also boosting your overall energy levels and immune system, which are critical as you get older. And here's a bonus tip to keep in mind: eat a variety of foods. This might sound like a no-brainer, but it's easy to fall into the habit of eating the same meals over and over again. Eating a variety of colorful fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins ensures you're getting a broad spectrum of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that your body needs to stay strong and healthy. Plus, variety keeps meals interesting and enjoyable, which can make it easier to stick to healthy habits. So far, we've covered staying hydrated with the right drinks, practicing portion control, and adding probiotics to your diet. These changes aren't just about adding years to your life, they're about making sure you're enjoying every moment of those years. We've made it this far, and I hope you're feeling inspired to take these small changes and start making them part of your daily routine. It's never too late to make a difference in how you feel and in how long you'll live. The next diet change I want to talk about is reducing your sodium intake. Now, no salt makes everything taste better, but too much of it can be detrimental to your health, especially as you get older. As we age, our blood pressure naturally tends to rise, and a high sodium diet can make things worse. Excess sodium can contribute to high blood pressure, which increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. You don't need to eliminate salt entirely from your diet, but it's important to be mindful of how much you're consuming. Processed foods, canned soups, and frozen meals are often packed with sodium, so reducing your intake of these will help you control your blood pressure and keep your heart healthy. One simple way to reduce sodium is by cooking more at home. When you prepare your own meals, you can control exactly how much salt you add. Instead of relying on salt for flavor, try using herbs and spices like garlic, basil, thyme, or even a squeeze of lemon. These not only add flavor, but also provide additional health benefits. You'll be amazed at how much more vibrant your food can taste without relying on salt. Along with reducing sodium, another key factor in boosting your longevity is maintaining a healthy weight. Now, this doesn't mean you need to fit into your genes from 30 years ago or follow a fad diet. It's about finding a healthy balance and being kind to your body. Carrying excess weight can lead to many health issues, such as diabetes, joint pain, and heart disease. So maintaining a healthy weight can help prevent these conditions from developing. One of the most effective ways to manage your weight is through a combination of diet and physical activity. Don't worry, you don't need to hit the gym for hours every day. Simple activities like walking, swimming, or even gardening can help keep you active. Just make sure you're moving your body regularly to keep your metabolism up and your muscles strong. Pair that with a balanced diet that focuses on whole, unprocessed foods, and you'll be on the right track. Now, let's touch on the final piece of the puzzle: eating more fiber. As we get older, our digestive systems can slow down, and fiber becomes essential for maintaining healthy digestion. Fiber helps keep things moving in your digestive tract, preventing constipation and ensuring that your body absorbs nutrients efficiently. Plus, it helps control blood sugar levels, reduces the risk of heart disease, and promotes a feeling of fullness, which can help with weight management. You can find fiber in foods like whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables. Try adding a serving of beans or lentils to your meals, or start your day with a bowl of oatmeal or whole grain toast. It's an easy and delicious way to make sure you're getting the fiber your body needs. And remember, the more variety of fiber-rich foods you include in your diet, the better for your gut health. So, let's quickly recap everything we've covered. To live longer and feel younger, we've talked about adding more plant-based foods to your diet, reducing processed foods, cutting back on added sugars, and incorporating omega-3s. We also discussed staying hydrated, practicing portion control, adding probiotics, and reducing sodium. Lastly, we emphasized maintaining a healthy weight and eating plenty of fiber. These changes might seem small on their own, but together, they can add up to something truly transformative. Remember, you don't need to make all of these changes overnight. Take it one step at a time and make the changes that feel right for you. Start by swapping one processed meal for a plant-based option, or try drinking more water throughout the day. As you build these habits, you'll notice the difference not just in your energy levels, but in how you feel overall. You deserve to live your best life at any age. And with these simple diet changes, you're well on your way to increasing your lifespan by 10 years or more. So, why not start today? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear about what changes you're making in your own life. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more tips for living a long, healthy life. Here's to living your best life at any age, because your best years are still ahead of you.